What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Ryan, the professional here. Big shout out to all my new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. I want to give a massive shout out to everybody that came by the Truth podcast last night. Now, for those of you that missed it and those of you that hit me up saying, where's the podcast? I actually had to remove it because I had to avoid a certain thing happening to the channel that I did not want. So it's all good. You know, everything's fine. We're all good on the channel. I just had to remove before we got into a situation like that. But for those of you that saw it, you already know what it is. I'm not going to describe it. But, you know, no harm, no foul. Most likely will not happen again. I hope not. Shout out to Porter Rock for coming by all day. J-Dub, Alex, and I think that was it. I think that was it for everybody. Oh, and JWax412. Shout out to everybody that came by the stream. Had fun talking to everybody, and I'm glad everybody enjoyed the topics. Shout out to King, Royal, and DNA for everybody for coming through. So thank you. Now, I do have more guests that I have planned coming to the show. Now, Monday, I did already have a planned event with a few subscribers, but I'm going to have to push that back. So, I think it's Get Smoked TV. I'm going to have to push that back, brother. Probably to Tuesday or Wednesday. So, it's all good. I'll talk to you as soon as this is done. If you watch the video, you know what I'm talking about. But, you know, that's all it is. We got some special plan for you guys on Monday. It's going to be between me and J-Wax versus King Thrash and DNA Glitch. It's basically going to be a Nintendo topic. So a lot of you claiming Nintendo doesn't get a lot of love on the channel. Well, you guys are going to love the debate. It's going to be fairly good, and it's going to be a lot of fireworks. A lot of shots are going to be fired. So I hope you guys enjoy that, okay? Now let's get into the actual video, and while we're here. Microsoft, okay? Microsoft. I have done a fair bit of talking when it comes to Microsoft. I have given out a lot of theories, I've given out a lot of criticism, and I have given a lot of fair points, as well as, you know, there are times when sometimes I am wrong on a few things, like how I explain it, or like my message doesn't really get clearly to you in a way that I was expecting. So am I bad about that? I'm actually going to be upgrading the channel as we speak. Since it's 2018, so expect a new intro very soon, and I'm going to be upgrading the editing software, so expect a lot of cooler things. But nonetheless, back on point. I forgot to throw that in the intro, but it's all good. But you know, through all my time, you know, talking about Xbox and giving them good things. Now, I want you to understand that I'm not doing that because I hate Microsoft. I'm not doing that because I want to see Microsoft fail. No, I'm doing that because I want to see Microsoft succeed. I want to see Microsoft go back to being legit competition to Sony. And I want to see them legit bring gaming, you know, back to what it was. You know, the 360 was competition. You know, nobody can deny that. The 360 was pure competition. The 360 brought in, you know, the numbers. It was just bringing everything to the table. It was doing everything that it should have. You know what I'm saying? The 360 was great. And that's what, you know, I'm expecting for Microsoft in the long run. I want them to come back to that, you know, that milestone. But unfortunately, you know, it just seems like we're not getting there. And the reason why we're not getting there is because a lot of people just don't hold Microsoft accountable. Now, keep in mind, guys, you can be an Xbox supporter. Just because you holding them accountable for what they're doing does not mean you're like disgracing your Xbox. Doesn't mean you're disgracing, you know, what you believe in. No, you're just speaking as a consumer that you want more than what you're getting from, you know, the actual console, okay? So me telling you, you know, what I want from them is not me really like hating on it or telling you like, oh, you're an idiot if you know, if you don't agree with this. No, this is me telling you the logical things that Microsoft needs to better themselves for the foreseeable future. So let's go ahead and talk about the things that they need to do to better the Xbox brand and get themselves back on the right track. Now, you already know, as everything we have discussed on this channel, okay, everything. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this right here, whoo, this is gonna be fairly short and sweet, okay? As we already know, okay, the whole exclusives argument, you got people damage controlling the exclusive argument, saying we don't need exclusives, all we need is third-party games, which is a joke and a lie. You need more than third-party games, you need both, okay? You need both. Okay, so this isn't a bash video. This is just me giving you the truth so that you can go ahead out there. If you're a YouTube content creator, you go ahead and demand this, and hopefully Microsoft hears our voice, okay? But as content, or as you know, we look at this, Play Anywhere needs to go. Okay, Play Anywhere was cool on paper, but at the end of the day, Play Anywhere simply destroys the point of you owning an Xbox One X. I don't know what anybody else is thinking on this matter, but it's true. You do not need Play Anywhere. Play Anywhere just it literally purposely destroys the point of you owning an Xbox. Now, I already know people are going to say, but what about your theories about them going full PC? Do you guys really want Microsoft out of the console race? Do you guys really just want it to be Nintendo and Sony? So if Nintendo screws up with their next console, let's say they go full handheld and they mess up and they don't get the right traction that they did for the Switch, do you guys really want Sony to have a monopoly? Do you guys want that? No, of course not. Of course not. We need competition. Competition is good, which is why, you know, even though I have given a lot of criticism towards the Xbox One X, I said it numerous times. I don't deny that the Xbox One X is a good system. It provides the consumer a lot of things, but unfortunately, the Xbox One X is a console that will never, you know, achieve its full potential, and that's because it has so many hindrances. It has so many bottlenecks on it. Now, the main bottleneck is really the CPU. The CPU is so terrible in the Xbox One X that GPU will never reach its full potential. It will never reach its full benchmarks. I'm sorry. A lot of people think it is. It's not, my dudes. It can actually go higher than what it is expected, okay? You can get 4K 60 if you had a better CPU that can handle it. If you don't know what a CPU is, it's the central processing unit. A lot of people throw around CPU as if it's the GPU. No, it's not the GPU. It processes everything. It's your central processing unit that handles all the data on screen, everything, okay? That's what that is. Now, usually a lot of people are saying that they should recall that's the Xbox One X and incorporate a better CPU. Pointless. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that at all. I would say that the Xbox One X was kind of wasted and that they should have waited for the Xbox One X, like for, you know, especially if this whole 2019 thing, this rumor is true, where they're going to release a new console, which I highly doubt, but if that was true, I would have waited until 2019 to drop the new Xbox, and that way, you know, at least we would have had a better CPU in it by then, hopefully, you know what I'm saying? But it's pointless for them to do that sort of thing. It's pointless. It's pointless for a 2019 release date of a new console. If they do that, that's pretty much instant destruction. So I don't think, you know, Microsoft is that dumb to do that. I really don't think so. But hey, if they do, I mean, hey, you know, don't say I told you so. Don't shoot the messenger. I was real with you guys from the jump. So, you know, it is what it is. But Play Anywhere definitely needs to go, okay? I would say we need more, and I mean more, heavy marketing. If not heavy, like, you know, just a heavier push towards first-party games. I'm talking a heavier push. I mean a real legit focus, like just drive for excellence. And that means to go for full first-party exclusives, not just go for third-party games and lock them down for like a few deals and get them for like a year or so. No, that doesn't do anything for the console. People are going to wait for the console, okay? They're going to wait. They're going to wait for it to come to a console, especially if they find out it's only on there for a year. People will wait because they'll get a discount. They'll get the Ultimate Edition at this point. You know what I'm saying? They did that for Rise of the Tomb Raider. But what I'm saying is, get your own first-party titles back. Get your own games. Microsoft is sitting on a lot of games. A lot of you guys feel the rust. They're sitting on a lot of games, and they refuse to bring them back. You know what I'm saying? Battletoads, they're sitting on, well, I can't say Jet Set Radio Future because they could have had that. It was on Twitter, but they decided not to get that sort of thing, which was stupid. I don't understand why they didn't do that, but, you know, nonetheless, that's how, you know, things have worked. They could have gotten more, like Alan Wake should have been made by this time, but I know Remedy's having their problems with Microsoft as we speak. I know a lot of people are saying that what is it, Rare? Yeah, is it Rare? Whatever one of these companies who's making Sea of Thieves. A lot of people brought this up in the podcast. They said that if Sea of Thieves does not make it, you know, it doesn't do the projected numbers that Microsoft is hoping for, then most likely that developer will leave Microsoft. As much as I don't want to see that happening, I could see that happening in the future. And that's because, you know, they just don't have the games that have the appeal. Now, you got some games on the Xbox, right, that could be good, like as filler, right? as filler. But the thing about Xbox is this: you need games to have appeal. You can't just rely on the same 3 franchises. You can't rely on Halo, Gears, and Forza. Now, there are rumors that a new Fable's coming out, but again, we already had a Fable. But yes, Fable has a has a nice little fan base behind it, but still, Fable is not a game that's going to push this console over the edge and push people back to the console. It's not going to do that, especially with Play Anywhere still in effect. Play Anywhere officially eliminates the purpose for you to even own an Xbox. It's pointless. What's the point of owning an Xbox if Play Anywhere is still in effect? That's pretty much slap to the face. It benefits all PC dudes, but it doesn't benefit the console guys at all. It doesn't. You know, it doesn't. You really think you're benefiting from this as a console consumer? No. When you see PC dudes playing these games at better frame rates, better textures, everything, and you are getting the bare minimum of those games, especially when it's hyped up to be true 4K and all this on the X, and you know, you look at the comparison, you see the PC version doing this 3 times better. I'm telling you right now, you're getting shafted for PC, and that's the sucky part, because you spend $500 for that just to play that game on that console. So if you spend $500 just to play that game on said console, then guess what? You are getting shafted because the PC is doing it way better, and they're not even paying $60 for it. They're paying cheaper. They're paying cheap for these games. So hey, it is what it is. But Play Anywhere needs to go. I don't think anybody can disagree. Play Anywhere definitely needs to go. And it's just one of those situations where, you know, I said it numerous times, and I hate to be right on this one, I really do, but you know, hey, 9 times out of 10, you know me, man, I just tell it how it is. You know, people don't like when I tell it how it is, and I understand. You don't gotta like me when I tell it how it is, but you know, even you gotta agree, man, that Microsoft as a whole, and just the overall, you know, drive for Microsoft, it's just not there. It's not there. You know, they're too busy trying to play catch up. They're too busy trying to make headlines, and they're too busy trying to build false hype. And that right there is just not the way to go about it, you know. And they continue to go down this route by just, you know, misleading the consumer and just, you know, screwing them over in the long run, and by making them pay more just for a new console. It's just really going to hurt them in the long run. And that right there is something that I do not want. I do not want that for any publisher. I don't want that for any content creator. But you know, if you're an Xbox dude, even you gotta admit that Microsoft is simply just not the same anymore. They're doing all the wrong moves. They're doing all the wrong moves, and that's the sad part. The Xbox One X is a very capable system. It's very capable. It's got the ability to do presets, which is the first for a console. You know what I'm saying? We never really had presets for a console before since this gen. Like, you know, the PS4 Pro also has that, but still, the Xbox One X is like the first legit to perfect that. So, you know, we never really had that though for a gen where we had, you know, different presets for games on a console. But you know, if the rumors are true, Microsoft is going to go down that Steam route, where it's going to be a Steam machine and everything's going to be, you know, always online in this sense. Well, not always online, but it's going to be like a downloadable type of, you know, console. And hey, you know, a lot of people are biting the hook for that. Sony's going down that look. If you look at the sales for PlayStation, most of these sales are digital. So I'm pretty sure Sony is going to follow suit with that. Nintendo is definitely trying to follow suit with it, with the whole Mario limited edition Switch. If you guys remember, if you buy the limited edition Switch with Mario, you don't really get the physical game of Mario. Instead, you get a downloadable code of Mario, which is silly. So, hey, I'm telling you, man, a lot of these companies are following suit. And I would not be surprised if Microsoft goes down that route. But that's pretty much the video. I wanted to be fair with this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. You know, a lot of people claim I don't really, you know, give Microsoft a fair chance. So this is for those. These right here are just, you know, simple complaints that can easily be fixed if Microsoft listens to the consumer. And I don't think anybody would disagree. Okay, if you like the video, you already know what to do with the like button. Smash it. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. And as always, man, you know, we're gamers, man. We're gamers. And as gamers, we need to speak up, man. We need to voice our opinions. We need to be upfront. I do got another video that I have planned for you guys today, so I'll be definitely getting it out the way. And sadly, I missed this one. You know what I'm saying? I actually missed this news. This actually went under my radar. I did not see it. So Porter Rock kind of beat me to it, but it's about Spider-Man being a playtest, so I will definitely cover that after this video. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, smash the like button. As always, I will see you guys later. You guys stay blessed, be easy, and at the end of the day, be excellent to each other. Y'all have a good one. Deuces.